Fresh water is a valuable resource on islands. Streams on Pacific Islands are home to unique fish, shrimp, and snails which are found nowhere else in the world. These species share a special life history. During their life cycle, they spawn and lay their eggs in a stream. The eggs hatch, and the larvae wash out to the ocean. After a period of up to several months, they begin an upstream migration to a place where they will spend the rest of their lives, growing and eventually reproducing. The native animals that live in Pacific Island streams have adapted to life in steep, fast-flowing environments. For example, snails have flat shells that allow water to pass over them without dislodging them. All native gobies have fused pelvic fins that form a sucking disc which they use to climb waterfalls. Streams can go from low water conditions to a raging torrent in minutes after a substantial rainfall. Native species have evolved to withstand these conditions. Freshwater ecosystems are internationally considered to be among the world's most vulnerable. Because of this, freshwater animals were chosen by the National Park Service for long-term monitoring in the Pacific Island network. Throughout the region, stream flow alteration, habitat destruction, and introduced invasive species pose significant threats to the native animal populations. The national parks protect some of their last remaining habitats. On Maui and Molokai, observers monitor freshwater animals by moving slowly through designated areas of streams. On Guam and in American Samoa, a combination of monitoring methods, including snorkeling surveys, traps, and electrofishing, will be used. Fish and shrimp crawl into baited traps in search of food.
Okay. Carapace length 32.57.
The field crew removes each animal from the traps, identifies and measures it, and returns it unharmed to the stream.
61.72.
Electrofishing in the National Park of American Samoa and in War in the Pacific National Historical Park allows researchers to temporarily stun the fish and shrimp. Acting quickly, field crews scoop up the animals, identify and measure them, and release them unharmed. Another freshwater ecosystem monitored by the National Park Service is ankyline pools. Fed by groundwater from the mountains and water from the ocean through cracks in the porous lava, these rare brackish pools are home to rich ecosystems of native Hawaiian fauna. Ankyline pools not only have a tremendous natural importance in Hawaii's ecosystems, but these pools also have great cultural significance. Early Hawaiians chose where to build their coastal settlements partly by the presence of ankyline pools. These pools provided fresh water to communities. Coastal development has led to the destruction of many of these special pools in Hawaii. Other threats to ankyline pool fauna are the introduction of exotic species, pollutant contamination, and freshwater diversion. Because of the uniqueness and frailty of these systems, animals associated with ankyline pools were selected for long-term monitoring in the Pacific Island network. Monitoring focuses on native shrimp, snail, and aquatic insect populations, as well as invasive fish and shrimp. In a changing and increasingly difficult world in which to survive, national parks are some of the few remaining areas where the freshwater animals of the Pacific Islands can flourish.